Hello, and welcome to the nighttime. Recently, a massive, nearly perfect square spotted in Mars Global Surveyor images has reignited debate over the possibility of artificial structures on the red planet. Although the image, taken in 2001, has circulated for years, it has only now gained wider recognition, fueled by renewed interest in lost civilizations and the mysteries of Mars. Mentions by Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and other prominent public figures have further amplified the discussion. As theories of ancient forgotten worlds continue to captivate the public imagination, Mars remains a fertile ground for speculation. What you're looking at is image E10000462, captured by the Mars Global Surveyor. This orbital strip, stitched from multiple high-resolution images, reveals the Martian surface in stunning detail. Across its length, we see ancient ridges, wind-swept plains, and geological formations shaped over millions of years. And then, we arrive at the Mars Square. It's an anomaly, standing out starkly from the surrounding landscape. But as we enhance the contrast and sharpness, the illusion of a perfect square begins to break down. The edges blur, the symmetry distorts, and what initially appeared as an unmistakable geometric shape becomes more ambiguous. Yet, this doesn't dismiss the anomaly outright. There remains an undeniable sense of form and structure, raising the question, could this be the eroded foundation of a once intact, ancient structure? If so, after millions of years of exposure to the Martian elements, extreme degradation is exactly what we would expect to see. A lot of the recent hype surrounding this image stems from heavily edited versions, where a square outline has been superimposed onto the original, as seen here in this retweet from Joe Rogan, which has amassed 16 million views. This has led many to believe that this is exactly how the formation appears, when in fact, the unedited image tells a different story. Even in its unaltered form, however, the Mars Square remains an intriguing feature. While the Mars Square is most likely a naturally formed geological feature, it serves as a reminder. Mars is full of strange anomalies, and no Martian anomaly has fueled more speculation than the face on Mars. In 1976, NASA's Viking 1 orbiter captured an image of what appeared to be a massive face staring into space from the Cydonia region. The deep-set eyes, nose, and mouth were uncanny. NASA dismissed it as a trick of light and shadow, but others saw something more. In 1979, NASA engineers Vincent DiPietro and Gregory Molinar re-examined the Viking images and found a second photograph taken 35 days later. This time, under different lighting conditions, the face still appeared. Nearby, they spotted another anomaly, a five-sided pyramid now known as the D and M pyramid. Its symmetry and proportions led to speculation that it too could be artificial. The face on Mars might have faded into obscurity, if not for Richard C. Hoagland. A former science advisor for CBS News, Hoagland had mainstream credentials but fringe ideas. In 1987, he published The Monuments of Mars, a city on the edge of forever, expanding the Cydonia mystery into a full-blown theory of an ancient Martian civilization. He linked the face and the D&M pyramid to a larger complex he called a city, drawing comparisons to the Egyptian pyramids and the Sphinx. Hoagland's theories gained traction in the 1990s thanks to Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell, where he frequently spoke about Martian ruins, planetary cataclysms, and NASA cover-ups. A key component of Hoagland's argument was the geometric relationships between the Cydonia structures. He contended that their positioning followed a precise tetrahedral mathematical pattern, often associated with sacred geometry and hyperdimensional physics. Some of Hoagland's key claims included the D&M pyramid's internal angles, which align with 19.5 degrees and 60 degrees, values he claimed were significant in advanced physics and planetary energy systems. A triangular alignment between the face, the city, and the D&M pyramid, which he argued suggested intentional design rather than a random geological distribution. the recurrence of the 19.5-degree latitude, a pattern he claimed appeared across the solar system. Jupiter's Great Red Spot is located at 19.5-degree latitude, a zone of intense energy release. Earth's largest volcanoes, including Mauna Loa in Hawaii, align with 19.5 degrees latitude. Sunspot activity frequently occurs at similar latitudes on the Sun. Hoagland proposed that Mars was once home to an advanced civilization, possibly millions of years ago, and that this civilization was wiped out by a cataclysmic event, leaving only eroded ruins. NASA, however, had a different take. In 1998 and 2001, NASA's Mars Global Surveyor captured high-resolution images of Cydonia, revealing that the face on Mars was most likely a natural mesa, a landform shaped by wind and time. To NASA, the case was closed. To Hoagland and his followers, it was just another cover-up. Despite skepticism from the scientific community, Hoagland's theories remain influential among those interested in alternative history, planetary mysteries, and extraterrestrial intelligence. But if Cydonia is just a trick of light and erosion, what about the other anomalies? Mars has no shortage of strange formations. In 2022, Curiosity captured what appeared to be a doorway carved into the rock, except it was only 30 centimeters tall, more of a natural fracture than an entrance to the unknown. Then there's the Mars monolith, a towering 85-meter or 279-foot rectangular object on one of Mars's moons, Phobos. Its unnatural appearance has sparked comparisons to the monolith in 2001, A Space Odyssey. Scientists say it's just a boulder, but why is it standing so perfectly upright? The D and M pyramid, a five-sided structure with geometric precision, seems almost too perfect for nature alone. The so-called trees of Mars, dark streaks on sand dunes, looked like forests at first glance, but turned out to be nothing more than CO2 sublimation. In 2022, a coral-like formation, delicate and flower-shaped, was discovered, later identified as a diagenetic crystal cluster formed by ancient water. Over the years, countless images have surfaced appearing to depict animal and plant life, remnants of lost civilizations, and even hints at the possibility of ongoing activity. Mars remains the great mystery of our solar system. Are these peculiar formations just tricks of geology, or could they be something more? With each new probe equipped with better cameras, thousands of images are sent back every year. If there's something up there, eventually, we will capture it. The face on Mars may have been debunked, and the Mars square might be a trick of the light, but what if just one of these anomalies isn't just an oddly shaped rock? What if one is an ancient ruin, an artificial structure, a sign of life? It would change everything. Before signing off tonight, we at The Night Time want to pay tribute to Richard C. Hoagland, a true maverick who has dedicated his life to challenging our understanding of Mars and the mysteries of our solar system. Whether he is right or wrong, he sparks curiosity, inspires debate, and instills a sense of wonder about what lies beyond. In his heyday throughout the 1990s, there was no one quite like him, compelling, fearless, thought-provoking, and always entertaining. For pushing us to think beyond the ordinary, we thank him. This has been The Night Time.